In the beginning, it was an obsession. Was it possible to build the ultimate dynamic processor with no, and we mean no, compromise? Elysia founders Ruben Tilgner and Dominic Clausen took their extensive backgrounds in recording and analog circuit design to create their dream product, the Elysia Alpha Compressor.
What we see here is the result of more than 1.5 years of really hard work. The very first prototype of the Alpha Compressor represents our basic philosophy of sound, how we like things to work. It was really the start of the company and still stands for what we are today.
With the release of the Alpha Compressor in 2005, Elysia's reputation was created in one big bang, and they remain one of the most respected analog companies in professional audio.
During the development of the Alpha Compressor, I found a way to create a circuitry that sounds so good, so transparent, that this will also meet the demands of mastering engineers. And what came out of it was so much more than a compressor. It's a complete dynamic toolbox.
Combining spectacular, borderline maniacal, all-Class A design with advanced features like MS processing, an internal sidechain, parallel compression, attack and release automation, and more, the Alpha Compressor is the world's most sophisticated and sonically excellent dynamics processor. Elysia's obsession realized. Once you've built the ultimate dynamics processor, what do you do for an encore? The Elysia Mpressor.
The Mpressor is our approach at creating something really different than the Alpha Compressor. It's very straightforward, it's in-your-face sounding, very punchy.
We've included some very unique features in the Mpressor, like niveau filter, gain reduct limiter, negative ratios, and also anti-lock release. And with that set of features, you can really create some fat and crazy sounds.
While the Elysia Mpressor shares the same 100% discrete Class A design standards of the Alpha, it is truly a separate beast.
The hardware version of the Mpressor is just light years ahead of any other compressor that I own. There's cool vintage stuff that I use, and then the Mpressor is like it's from the future. It's a new spin on what compressors can do or how they should work. I think every single time I've mixed a record in the last 5 years, literally every single time I've mixed a record, the Mpressor's in use.
Now Brainworx, in partnership with Elysia, bring these two dynamic powerhouses to the UAD platform with two meticulously modeled software plugin emulations.
The cooperation with Brainworx, that's something like a natural thing for us because we share the same philosophy, the same way of thinking. Plus we are living very close to each other and we have been knowing each other for ages. And they built the best plugins on the planet, so it was easy to decide.
The plugin versions of the Elysia Alpha Compressor and Mpressor put these powerful and coveted studio processors into your digital audio workstation.
The Mpressor plugin is something I can use on multiple channels in the digital domain and have it stay with the session. So during basic tracking, I can wind up with an Mpressor on the bass or on a room mic or on a pair of room mics, and it just kind of stays with the session while we're doing basic, so I'm not repatching or setting up parallel chains just during basic tracking, but I get a really good sound happening quicker.
The Elysia plugins for UAD are powerful tools for mixing and mastering. In addition, when used with Universal Audio's Apollo line of interfaces, they offer an incredible array of dynamics controls for tracking. These VST, audio units, RTAS, and AAX compatible plugins run in a fully functioning demo mode for 14 days, during which they can be purchased directly from the UA online store. Whether you need a powerful and transparent dynamics tool or a creative compressor to unlock your sonic imagination, the Elysia Compressor Collection will deliver. Available on the UAD platform.